Ah, friends, welcome back. What was that castle, though? That's a good old Dergy question.
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Asshole. Probably the biggest asshole among all the teachers. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year, and how to be a motherfucking asshole. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up, and I look like an asshole. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year, and I'm gonna say shit like that to my students because I'm that big of an asshole. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointments. Just like me, because I'm an asshole. A really cynical, stupid asshole that should fucking die. I really dislike this man. I think that's the point, though, friends. And when I say shit like this person should die, I never mean that. It's just an emotional reaction to I really don't like what they're doing or saying, or, whatever, The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Marijuana. I think it was intelligence.
Do you know anything?
I didn't expect you to know. Well, what was that sound? Do you know anything? Like, that soundbite sounded like how you got it wrong. No. This is the get it right. Of course you didn't expect me to know, because you're cynical. No wonder you quoted the Devil's fucking Dictionary. The correct answer is malefactors or okay. I'm a bit... I know this is cheap, but I'd rather get all these right this game. I'm just gonna do this. Save earliest before class as possible. We'll just do this every time until I get it right. There's some answer that has to do with intelligence, though, unless that's a Persona 4 answer that I'm getting wrong. That might be, because I played that game recently. Persona 4. Or that I'm mixing up with the answers in this game, I mean, not getting wrong. But yeah, let's just really quickly jump back in. Ba-doop-a-doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna cut this. Or I won't. Maybe not. We'll see. No, I'm already there. I'm already loading. I'm not gonna cut it. Sorry, friends. And that's really lazy of me. I need to start somewhere. Because the more effort I pile onto a task that I'm doing, on my own accord and not forced by anyone, even if it's something I believe in and love like this, I tend to more and more often try to be lazy about it at a certain point. It's the more effort I put in, it feels like a literal strain to me. It's part of just how my brain works. And what ends up happening is the more effort I put into something, the harder it becomes to maintain that effort, and the more that I feel like I need to tear myself away and get to somewhere where I can relax better that doesn't require this effort. And a lot of times I have blown up at jobs and in school and etc. because they were making me put forth a lot of effort. Because the thing is that a lot of people would look at me while I'm saying this kind of thing and think that I'm just a lazy bastard, but no. I think I'm just that sensitive to stress. And I don't think I can just learn to deal with it. Like everyone tells me to. So I literally blow up at people that just tell me to suck it up, and one of my dad's favorite things to say is gut through it. Well, I can't, people. I can't do that. So let me be as reactive and as lazy, quotation marks, as I'm gonna be, assholes. Because I'm working on it. And sometimes I just can't not be that way, but I'm working on doing it better, and I'm doing my absolute best always. Most people don't seem to think I am, though. And those people get this. They get my 2 cents. Anyway, sorry, friends. Just, I'm ending up using this channel as a platform to vent my frustrations in a way that isn't, at people like that. That's part of why I want to play games like P5, I think, because they really are a good they're a good conversation starter about societal issues like this. And I think that the more, even if the issues don't exactly need to do with the game, which I'd say what I just talked about, and I do think it's a societal issue. There are certain people with certain mental conditions that just are really at a huge disadvantage to have the same kind of comfy position most other middle class or high class people have. It's unfair. Like, there's a lot of people that I think that could be benefited better. And, you know, I'm never going to accept the old adage that, oh, life isn't fair. Like, I think we can always make things like society better. So I'm just gonna keep voicing my opinion on society until something happens, and also, of course, try to figure out what the hell I can do. It probably isn't much, though, to really help society change. Alright, here we go. I think it was villains.
This is it.
But it makes sense how, you know, like, it was satire. That was my first thought. But then I was like, wait, isn't there an answer that has to go with intelligence? Isn't there an answer of the word intelligence in this game somewhere? Or was it before? I swear one of these games has that. So that tripped me up. You actually knew that, huh? Alright, fast. I'm not even gonna read this asshole right now. I want to get past this section because it bugged me that I had to redo it. Okay, I'm basically past the section now. So, I know you've all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. We don't have any room for criminals here. Not in school, not in society. Am I clear? Although, granted, he clearly is just a super old-fashioned dude who has really high morals and is very, very critical of everyone that doesn't stand with him on those things. And I think that that's wrong. That is morally incorrect to me, to just decide that you know better than everyone else. Although subconsciously, and, you know, non-intentionally, I do that all the time. I reflexively defend my positions because on a lot of things because I feel very strongly about them, and yeah, I'm working on that. It's a human thing. But there's a difference between that and just not trying to change that. And I'm trying to change it. And that's why I get frustrated a lot about a lot of people that just keep reminding me of things that, yeah, I know it's a problem. If it wasn't, I wouldn't fucking keep doing it all the time. If I had the option to just stop, I would. Now shut up, people. There's too many people in my life that do that to me. Anyway. Hell, it's most people in my life at some point or another, and I hate it because I'm always trying my best, and they don't get it. Anyway. The girl in the ribbon is really thin. Is she a first year? Why do they keep saying she's thin? I swear most of the girls in this entire game look about as thin as her. And I wish more girls were okay with how their body weight is, as long as they're not, you know, obese. Because it only becomes a problem if someone's obese. You know, if you're just slightly chubby, hell, I dig that. I promise you. There's a lot of guys that do. You ever heard of the song Big Butts? What is it? I like big butts and don't lie? I like big butts. Nice. I also like tiny butts. I like butts, though, to be honest. I'm a butt man. I'm actually not a boob man. It seems like most men are boob men, but I'm definitely a butt man. But regardless, while this really went somewhere, huh? The delinquent and the honest student arriving at the same time? Yeah. Wait, what? Also, blackmail drugs. He's an oh boy. I hear he cares around it. Oh my god. People, no, none of this is true. This is why rumor mills can go suck a big, gigantic dick. Because yes, it does get about this overblown sometimes, and it's just high schools, man. Oh boy. Oh my god. You could sound no more obviously, you know, into her. A teenage. You are being a pedophile right now. This man is a pedophile. And like anyone that would hear him coming up to her and talking to her like that, would be very clear that that's, I would say, if I saw a man doing that to a woman that's, to a younger woman, I would be like, hey, hold on a second. Like, a much younger. You know, unless I knew they were, like, more of a thing. I don't know. That's just, I'm not even going to let this fucker talk. I'm just gonna fast forward, and I'm gonna flip him off. I need to get my webcam up so I can just do the... Hold on a second, friends. It's not a hard thing to just get my webcam up here. And, well, I say that, but it's not wanting to show up. Hello? I just enabled my webcam. Why can't I see it on the feed? I'm sorry for the weird stuff that's going on here right now. Okay, yes. I enabled my webcam, so why isn't it showing up at all? Okay, whatever. I'll deal with that later. I swear that it should just show up the way that I have it set up. I'll have to troubleshoot that later. What's up, Ryuji?
I want to talk about that cask from yesterday.
You can act like you don't even know him, or that you don't trust him, but why would you? Why would you do either of those at this point unless you're just an asshole? I'm trying to be the one non-asshole in this goddamn world, or one of the few. There's definitely other non-assholes, I would certainly say. We're gonna be like the first one that comes to mind is actually a politician, of all types of people. You know, the stereotypes that get thrown around. I don't think literally all politicians are like that, though, but yeah.
I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Sure, I love how it was just a dream, I'm out. Or, what next? See, again, I'm gonna be a non-asshole as much as I possibly can, unless I'm being an asshole to an asshole who's immediately being an asshole to me. And then I feel like it's fair game. Honestly, let's be fair here. I don't actually feel like it's fair game, and I'd actually, if I had the choice, I'd rather be cool in a lot of those situations, if not all of them. But I'm probably gonna want to, you know, react like that a lot of the time.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together.
I love Ryuji. He's cool.
I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday.
Sounds like a start. Let's do it.
In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the
By the way, Ryuji's voice actor, a fucking plus. His intonation, just the way he's just really good at just acting like the dumbass and the excitable person and etc. that Ryuji is. He's just a very good fit for this character, for the voice actor for Ryuji. Absolute A plus acting there. A plus art right here. Like a lot of the character portrayals. Everything from... I don't know about entirely the writing. I'll probably go into some writing things I'm not too fond of in this game, actually. But as far as voice acting, it's either great or it's okay. I don't think I've ever felt like, oh, this is not good voice acting at all in this game. Anyway, but if I hear something that changes my mind on that throughout this Let's Play, then I will certainly let you all know about that. But in the meantime, all I know is that Atlus tends to get very, very good voice actors for their games. Even the subsidiaries and people that work with Atlus too, I forget the name of the company, but the company that made 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, I think they made another game called Dragon's Crown, and they've made some other games. But that company, all I know is that they were able to get some amazing voice actors for 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. That game is very, very well done. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Probably go along, just go along with this. And I would say that honestly, yeah, in this situation, I would be like, okay, I don't see any other reason. But what's funny is, again, you don't really, it's a but thou must situation anyway. So regardless of what you say to him earlier, you know, in those dialogue trees, you're still gonna go this route. But, and I don't know what I do know what the point of it is. Like, just saying different things does feel like enough freedom for me sometimes, so that's fine. Do. And you know, you have to keep a game like this linear, or else it can go off the rails. But anyway.
When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore.
Yeah, I doubt Akira would remember either after just everything that went down yesterday in game.
All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either.
Yep, we're missing something, and that something is the metaverse navigator, but we'll figure that out in secundo here.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere.
Da-do,
Let's try again.
Again.
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time.
Actually, well, I mean, I think we'll still be able to get there this
Let's
time.
go.
Unless... I don't remember if it's this afternoon or if, like, you wait a night and then you're able to, but we'll see. Nope, still again.
For real?
For real, Ryuji. Man, I kind of want to start a for real counter, but that's going to be some work, and I think that doing counters and stuff for games, like, just fun little counters for my Let's Plays. Like, I also would like to do an asshole counter for this Let's Play, maybe, but frankly, I need to ease myself into the workload of recording, editing, or really just recording, rendering, uploading a game, and being so consistent about that. That I every single day upload one thing. And, unless it was just an awful day for me, or, like, I didn't have internet or something, That is, like, I'm trying to get that down, pat. Just no matter what, I just do that stuff, right? And then I add on more work, and that makes me not quit. Because the more pressure I put on myself, the more things I expect myself to do, it's going to be, it ends up being extremely easy for me, unless I really slowly ease myself into things, to just derail myself utterly for at least a very long time, if not maybe the rest of my life, like I did with guitar. Although granted, I want to go back to playing guitar at some point. I certainly still have a passion for that. It's just for music, certainly, and for the idea of making music, but yeah.
Smaller than we think it is?
I need to have something to start with to get some money from first, so that's what I'm doing here.
What do you think?
Check on your phone, cause
I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here.
No, I mean the app.
Phone.
Yeah.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Yep. Navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. Didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball looking thing?
Oh yeah, that app. It just appeared, really.
What? What a weird app.
Yep.
Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're a genius, Ryuji, but you certainly figured this out. Whoopsie, you needed to stop recording for a second, and I ended up... Okay, hold on. Log. There we go. Basically, I ended up skipping once, and then I accidentally skipped a bunch just then. Whoops. Okay, let me go back. There we go. Okay, I don't know why that seems to be bad design to me, that you need to use the D-pad to go back up here. Anywho. Wait. Oh, there's a choice there, but I guess it skips the choices, does it? Huh.
Let's try using it. Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy.
Oh, never mind.
Pervert.
Okay, we had started that.
Beginning navigation.
There we go. then we went in a certain direction, and hey, what are you? Huh? What the hell?
What I'm looking at is, yeah, this is the moment he gets the app for sure. Unless that's my phone, right? That's Joker's phone, right? I'm not certain about that actually. Not 100% certain, though.
Look, it's the castle from yesterday. He made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah, that was close. That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
You jelly.
I ain't jealous. What's going on here? This
Yes,
makes
he is.
no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida. It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I don't think he can, for your frankly puny brain, Ryuji. I'm sorry. Hugs for Ryuji.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Yep.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here.
Okay, good.
What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Oof, yep. Ryuji certainly does have his reason. Mona.
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
Your
Want me
butthole.
to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Let's go. Let's get the fit.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's
You're
do
welcome,
this.
Ryuji.
Follow me! This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this, but I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Ryuji's a stand-up dude. He doesn't act like it a lot of times, but he is one.
Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright?
I love the spinny pause runny animation that he does. It's cute. Just like Morgana in general, he's a cute mascot character. That's what he's there for. I love him. Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the fuck? What the shit fuck? I've seen double or something just now. Was that Shujin? Told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up.
Go.
Come on, this way. Alrighty. Castle underground prison.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here.
Speaking of shooting, actually no, did he bring that stuff this time or not?
Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Oh boy.
I love
I'll
that.
just teach you the basics of battle for now.
Oh yeah, there was
Forget all of this.
some re-recorded dialogue, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure some of it was, and like, I don't know. I just feel like there's more nuance in Ryuji's voice than there used to be.
Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere.
Either way,
headlong.
awesome
Attack
job.
from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
Attacking enemies. When you attack a nearby enemy by pressing X, a battle will begin. Watch for a red icon to appear when you are in range. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear. Attack at that moment for an edge in battle.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
Sneaky Durgan, go we. Oh, that's right. Not Sneaky Durgan yet.
I'll reveal your true
Most of this game you're going to be being the Sneaky Durgan, but not yet. They haven't tutorialized that yet.
persona.
Use wind to hit its weak point.
Which means I have to wait for you. So I'll go ahead and conserve Jokers, because that is what will get it.
A spectacular
Aw.
victory.
I kind of feel bad for that, Jack-o'-lantern. I don't want to die. Sounded very,
Power courses through me.
believably, you know, distressed.
Okay.
Because, you know, you died. Dying is distressing, man. Sad, sad boy.
Why ain't anyone here?
Sad Durgon. Go wee.
Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been
I
transferred
love
already.
I love the steps. I love the visual effects on this game. They're so pretty. The light stuff and you know the metaverse
Lots of them.
like
It would
frame
be a problem if they discovered us now.
that you get sometimes.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Oh yeah, and he has a lot of reason to as well.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Because you're dumb, Ryuji, it's okay.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
I love that look in his eyes, like, Like, it's the quintessential. You're fucking shitting me. Look.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though.
Oof.
Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep
No, it's
going,
actually a video
just
game,
carry
Ryuji.
along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Get it.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so...
And here we go. This is actually gonna help a lot more than he thinks it's gonna. Than even Morgana thinks it's gonna at first. But here we go.
I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
But not here. It's actually gonna be a lot more useful than that here.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know...
So you were planning. Well, fine. If you're ready to go.
I love
infiltration.
that. I'm sorry that I'm skipping. I'm just kind of wanting to get on with it, I guess. But I love that face Morgana makes sometimes when he's just basically miffed and just like, oh my god, really? Anyway, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And we do have some medicine, which will come in handy if we get injured, boy.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
And save the video game.
Let's do it.
And go ahead and call it for now. So I hope y'all have, have absolutely lovely days, friends, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Have a lovely day, friends. Bye-bye for now.